What's up? Have you ever thought that, you look around and it feels like the whole universe is against you? No woman has ever looked at you the way you want to be looked at. You check the mirror and you don't like what you see. Skinny, careless, and threatening. You scroll through life watching other people win and you sit there thinking, why is everything against me? Why am I always the one that gets nothing? Why does it feel like I'm cursed? And then you find a reason, you always find one, and you say like, maybe it's genetics. I can't gain weight, that's just my body, that's my genetics, nothing I can do. And maybe it's your upbringing, like, my parents never taught me how to talk to women, how am I supposed to know? It's their fault, maybe it's circumstances. It's raining today so I can go to the gym. That girl left me, I had no chance anyway. The algorithm is against me. The universe just doesn't want me to win. And every single one of those reasons feels legitimate in the moment. Every single one of them has just enough logic to make you feel okay about staying exactly where you are. And that's the trap. And I know it intimately because I lived inside it for years. I was that guy looking around at everything wrong with my situation and pointing finger outward at my genetics, my dad that left me, circumstances, bad luck, everything except the one place that actually mattered, myself. And nothing changed because nothing could change. Because I had handed all of my power to things outside of me. And things outside of you don't take instructions from you. And here's the thing nobody talks about when it comes to blame. The moment you point your finger at something, a person, a circumstance, force outside of yourself, that is where your power goes. Think about it literally. You point at your father and say, he didn't teach me. In that moment, you just have decided that your father holds the key to your growth and that you cannot move until he gives you something he never gave you. And you are waiting for a person who already failed you to somehow come back and fix it. And you just gave your power to someone who isn't even in the room. What you can do instead, flip it. You point the finger at yourself and you say, alright, it's my fault. I don't know how to talk to women because I never learned because never tried because I was comfortable hiding behind the excuse that nobody taught me. And that's uncomfortable, I know, that stings. But the moment you generally say it, something shifts. Because now the power is yours. You're like, my dad did not teach me, alright, I learned by myself. I will search, I will practice, I'll fail and I'll try again until it works. Can gain weight? Okay, so I will eat more, I'll be more consistent, I'll stay in long enough to actually see what happens when I do it right. I don't know how I want to look, alright, that's on me, and since it's on me I can change it. See the difference? Blame is a prison, and the cruel thing about it is that you build it yourself, lock yourself inside and then spend years complaining that you're trapped. Responsibility is the key, not because it feels good, it does not at first, especially at first, but because it's the only thing that actually gives you leverage over your own life. For example, I used to be like 55 kilograms, skinny, dismissed everywhere I went, and for a long time I told myself it was genetics, that some people just don't gain weight, and I was one of them. And the moment I stopped saying that, the moment I said no, this is my fault, I haven't eaten enough and I haven't been consistent enough, I started gaining weight, real weight. I'm at like now 76 kilograms and still going. See, the genetics didn't change, the food changed, the consistency, the mindset. That's the point. Now I need to address something directly, because there is another narrative floating around out there that is almost as dangerous as the victim mindset, and it sounds like, accept yourself as who you are, you're enough, just love yourself unconditionally, other people should accept you exactly as you are. And I'm going to be straight with you, no one is forced to accept you as who you are. Nobody, not women, nor employers, not the world, not anyone. Human beings have standards, as they always do. They have preferences, they have things they are and aren't attracted to, and those standards exist whether you like them or not. The same way your standards exist. You will not date someone you found completely unattractive and unmotivated and going nowhere. So why would you expect other people to? The answer is not to lower your standards. Don't be that guy. The answer is never to lower your standards. The answer the answer is to raise yourself to meet the standards of the life you want. You want a woman who is genuinely impressive, because someone who is genuinely impressive, become that. And you want to be respected in the room, become someone who has built something worth respecting. And you want the results, do the work that produces the results. And here's the version of this that I see constantly, and it drives me insane. The guy who plays video games 8 hours a day, has built nothing, looks like he's given up on himself physically, and then wonders why he can't attract the woman he wants. Bro, you are operating at a level 4 and you want a level 9 result, and the math does not work. Stop asking for the world to lower its standards to meet you. Go meet the standards. It is not cruelty. That is the most honest, most respectful thing I can tell you, because the alternative, staying comfortable and blaming the world, gets you nothing, and it has never gotten anyone anything. I want to make sure you understand something before we finish. When I say it's your fault, when I say take accountability for everything, I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm not saying you're broken, worthless, that you deserve to suffer. I'm saying just the opposite. It's my fault. It's not a sentence of condemnation. It's a sentence of power. It means I'm in a bad place right now. The things are not where I want them to be, and I have the power to change that. And that is what it means. Nothing more, nothing less. And the moment you genuinely believe that, not just say it, but believe it, you become dangerous. Dangerous to the old version of yourself. Dangerous to every excuse that has been keeping you comfortable and small. Because you can't be a victim and a builder at the same time. They are mutually exclusive. The moment you pick one, you let go of the other. And yes, it is scary to take that much accountability, because it means there is nowhere left to hide, no more genetics to blame, no more circumstances to point at, no more waiting for someone to come along and give you what you should have been building yourself. Just you and the work and the results that are waiting on the other side of it. But here is what I promise you, and I say this from my experience, not from a theory. It does not feel like a weight when you finally accept that. It feels like freedom when you finally forgive someone. The moment you stop waiting for the universe to stop being against you, you realize the universe was never against you. You are just against yourself. Everything opens up, and you can go to the gym in the rain. You can approach that girl and fail and try again. You can learn what your father did not teach you. You can build the body, the skills, the life, because all of it was always in your hands. You just had to stop pointing the finger long enough to use them. Alright, so as I said in the beginning, it's only your fault, and that is the best news you've ever received, because it means you can fix it. I hope I could make your life at least 1% better, and see you next time.